Are you in a time of transition? Maybe you've recently lost a loved one, or a relationship that is important to you has changed form. Maybe you're unhappy at your job, but you're just not sure where to turn, or you feel a move coming on, but you're not sure where to go or how to make the next step happen. This is something that many of the people who take Consciously Awesome Gnostic Adventures experience right before they reach out to me in one form or another. There's a sense that it's time for the next step, but I'm not exactly sure how to get there, and sometimes maybe not even sure where there is. So, Consciously Awesome Gnostic Adventures is a program that I created. And when I say program, I almost kind of flinch because it's so much more than a program. It is a transformation that will allow you to access all the magic and serendipity that is available to us. Often, as humans, we forget that we have access to so much more um, consciousness than we realize. So we play small. And maybe if you're in a time of transition and trying to figure out how to get through this stage and into the life that you desire, maybe you're not thinking big enough, even if you feel like you're thinking bigger than most people. We have all different levels of consciousness that we can access, and it's not something difficult to do. It's easy and it's here for us. And when I talk about levels of consciousness, let me explain this to you, because we often just think that we have to do everything with either our mind or our heart, but we have something more than that. We have a soul energy, and this energy, which I like to call soul, is been identified even by the scientific community. So there is a force within us that drives us, that moves us, that is more than just our brain and our DNA. So this force is part of all that is. And you may call it God, you may call it all that is, or Allah, or oneness. But this force moves through us. And I bet you've had some experiences where you felt like you were moving a little bit beyond who you are or what you can do. You know, those moments where you just, something happens, things line up, and everything's going smooth. Well, you can learn to access those states easily and as you go throughout your day. And it can be fun. I created Consciously Awesome Gnostic Adventure to be a fun adventure that allows you to tap in to all of your senses, to your ability to manifest, to align with those things that are right for you and to welcome them into your life. It also allows you to communicate with loved ones and higher consciousness, because that's actually really important to living the life that you desire, because it reminds us that we are more than just the mundane, more than just what is in front of us. So, as you take Consciously Awesome, it's an adventure, it's fun. Imagination is the gateway to accessing all of your extra senses. So, we use that to the fullest to have this be an enjoyable journey. And we walk through some practical things like upgrading your beliefs and embracing your emotions, which are much easier than you may think. All the emotions, because life is meant to be experienced. And then we move into learning how to connect with those higher frequencies, to smooth out relationships, to deepen them, create more intimacy, to connect with loved ones on the other side that can support and guide you from a different perspective, and to just live in that state of oneness. And I know if it's new to you, it might feel like a lot, but I designed this adventure for anyone. So people who have been on the spiritual journey find that it puts the pieces into place for them. And those who haven't really explored it like maybe you can just jump right in, because we've had people do that didn't have any background in spirituality. And in fact, I don't use any language that is typically used in spiritual teachings or religions, so that you can make it your own and you can bring it into your space. And then you can add on to that what other beliefs you may come with. So I would love to have you with me on the next adventure, not just because I want to teach you to access all of these incredible aspects of yourself, but because I have seen the impact that it has on people who have gone through this adventure with me. And they have gotten new jobs, gotten paid more than they could have ever imagined, or new relationships come in, or a loved one that they're grieving suddenly. Yeah, there's still some grief, but now they're your part of your life again, guiding you, supporting you, part of your everyday life without holding you back. um, so many things, new houses, like the gamut. It just runs the whole gamut of things that people have created once they come into this magical alignment that is accessible to us. So if you're interested, reach out to me. You can find me at SheilaApplegate.com, or write to me at SheilaApplegate.com, and we can have a conversation. You can learn more about Consciously Awesome at that website. And also, I would be happy to chat with you about how it can specifically help you on your journey, so that life is not just okay. It's magical, majestic, and filled with a desire. There was once a point where I wasn't sure I wanted to keep life going for too long. I wanted to, I just didn't think that I couldn't capture the majestic aspects of life for a period of time. And then I discovered them, and my life has been incredible since then. And that's what I want to share with other people. That's why I created Consciously Awesome. And because it's a set of tools that allows you to connect with your own divine aspects, it then is a tool that allows you to create whatever you desire. Not what I desire for you, but what you desire in your life. So let's have a chat. I would love to take you on the Consciously Awesome Gnostic Adventure.